Hi, I'm Sharon Tang and you're watching Evening Highlights. OneMDB may make adjustments to the 7.4 billion ringgit price tag it put on its Bandar Malaysia land sale. This a day after China Engineering Railway Corp, a partner in the consortium making the purchase, said it was paying 2 billion ringgit less than claimed by OneMDB. On December 31st, OneMDB said it was selling a 60% stake in Bandar Malaysia to the Malaysia Chinese group in a deal worth 7.4 billion ringgit. On January 4th, the Chinese partner told the Hong Kong Stock Exchange it was buying the stake for 5.3 billion. So what gives? According to OneMDB today, China Engineering Railway Corp isn't actually referring to the land sale value. It says the Chinese firm is talking about the estimated share of net equity value of the project based on certain assumptions. And what are these assumptions? As our colleague Ben Shane Lim of the Financial Daily points out, the Chinese company appears to have priced in liabilities that will come with the land. This includes the cost of relocating the KL Air Force Base to a new site and the Bandar Malaysia Sukuk debt. Now, OneMDB is saying, depending on whether it can get the consortium to take over the said liabilities, it may have to make some adjustments to the 7.4 billion ringgit valuation. OneMDB managed to rack up some 45 billion ringgit of debt before it embarked on its rationalisation plan last year. It was set up by Prime Minister Datuk Sri Najib Razak in 2009. Property developer LBS Bina Group is eyeing 1.2 billion ringgit in sales this year, a 16% jump from last year's figure. The group is confident of meeting the target despite the soft property market. LBS Bina is banking on 15 project launches this year with a combined gross development value of 2.5 billion ringgit. It also has unbilled sales of 993 million ringgit, which should help it achieve its sales target.
So I think the 2016 confident can be better because of the higher sales we achieved in 2015 as compared with 2014, increased by 60%. So with the construction activity moving fast, these sales, unbilled sales will convert to the revenue. So we're confident that this year will be doing better.
He believes that consumer sentiment should recover this year and that the worst is over for the property segment. For 2015, developments in the Klang Valley are expected to contribute more than 85% in sales, followed by projects in Batu Pahat and other regions. Last year, the group garnered about 1 billion ringgit in sales, up from 2014's figure of 644 million ringgit. To date, it has 1,076 hectares of undeveloped land and an estimated future GDV of 21.5 billion ringgit. At the close, LBS Bina was unchanged at 1 ringgit 38, giving it a market cap of 785 million ringgit. The number of employees who were made redundant last year has doubled from 2014. According to the Malaysian Employers Federation, over 20,000 people were retrenched or dismissed via voluntary exit schemes as of September 2015, and things are not going to get any better this year. The Malaysian Insider's Melati A. Jalil spoke to the Federation's Executive Director Datuk Shamsuddin Bardan. According to her report, he's expecting total retrenchments to reach 25,000 in 2015. And he's warning that the year ahead is going to be challenging for companies. We're not talking about the small firms, it's the big boys that may start to crumble. With no indication of improvement to the gloomy economic outlook, Shamsuddin says we could see more retrenchments and companies ceasing operations. At the same time, hiring will slow significantly. Last year, the major retrenchment exercise took place at Malaysia Airlines, where some 6,000 people were dismissed. It was part of the carrier's restructuring. Banks were also cutting jobs, with CIMB and Standard Chartered each trimming their workforce by 11%. RHB Capital slashed 13% of its headcount. And speaking of Malaysia Airlines, the carrier is imposing a temporary restriction on check-in baggage for Europe flights. And this is going to take effect starting tonight. Malaysia Airlines posted a travel advisory on its website. It says it's operating a long route to Europe, which combined with temporary unseasonably strong headwinds is limiting its ability to carry baggage in cargo. The carrier goes on to say that this longer flight path consumes more jet fuel, and for safety reasons, Malaysia Airlines has had to impose this temporary limitation. The carrier later issued a statement to say that this restriction won't apply to its London flights, but travellers to Amsterdam and Paris will be affected. Basically, from tonight, economy class passengers on these two routes will only be able to bring cabin baggage of up to 7 kilograms. If you're flying business or first class, you can take 2 pieces, weighing up to 14 kilograms in total. This doesn't mean that passengers can't check in their luggage at all. It's just that your baggage will only arrive later as soon as the situation permits. And that wraps up Evening Highlights. I'm Sharon Tang. Thanks for watching.